public.
Bro.
It's fucking age. It's not even about being safe. It's all about virtue signaling now. You're not wearing a mask. You don't care about people's lives. Fuck you, dude. Let me just walk around without playing dress up. If I get the fucking virus, who cares? I don't talk to anybody anyway.
Don't feel that bad. Don't feel that
magic
bad.
bully
I
your
actually
ass.
had a customer literally flip the shit on me because I got too close to them. They literally flipped the shit because I was in there 6 feet.
Jesus, that's so stupid.
I'm here doing my job. I need to get an item that they're sitting in front of me. But
yeah, not only that, but people don't realize that if you're in a confined space, even something as big as like a department store, if Corona would fill the room. 6 feet doesn't mean jack shit. If somebody was there and you didn't have a mask on and you breathe it in, you get Corona regardless if you're 6 feet apart.
I think the 6 feet rule is stupid. I think we should all just be walking around dressed up like this.
Bring back the hamster ball.
Yeah, everybody's just rolling around the grocery store.
Do you remember the movie Grandma's Boy, I think it was? Or like, well, no, Bubble Boy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Bubble Boy.
Oh, the boy in the plastic bubble?
Yeah, where he had like little tubes in the hands that came out and shit.
Exactly, just make that everybody.
We're all going to be a bunch of fucking hamsters, and the government's going to sit back and laugh and watch us all fucking freak out as the top 1% just dominates and rules over us.
Yeah,
I want to be placed on a hamster wheel and just be forced to run.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Who allowed the female to speak?
I'm gonna scissor kick you in your fucking throat if you talk.
No. Let the female try to be funny.
Begin threatening death upon a female minor.
God, I will light your body on fucking fire.
Okay, pyrocynical.
Good luck, bud. You're just gonna melt my plastic bubble.
You're just gonna melt my bubble wrap.
No, but actually, I think if it got really bad, they would just impose a law where you all have to walk around in a bubble.
Well, I mean, technically, I could fuck your bubble up with just a thumbtack.
Yeah, but that
start losing air, and you're gonna be like,
it would be like it'd be like an honor system, you know, like if somebody is like coming into a grocery store with a knife, you know, they just get tackled.
Like social credit system or something.
Is that like basically what we're gonna do? Is just have to
imagine like security guards walking around with like pikes inside their bubble, and if somebody like starts stealing or something, they just poke their bubble and like deflate them.
There's gonna be some Last of Us 3 shit right here, bro.
Oh wait, so they just at birth again and then just tackle the guy?
No, it's like TSA. They flip a shit if they see that you have a blade longer than like a fucking sewing needle or something like that. Anything that's small, they flip it.
What if they're just trying to cook?
Dude, if everybody had to walk around in a plastic bubble, if like security tried to tackle a guy, it would look like a pool game from Bird's Eye View.
That's exactly what it would do.
Is his pike
like a bunch of cue balls trying to get something into the corner pocket?
Trying to hit him into a manhole.
So, boys, do you have any other questions for us?
Come on, dude.
You've seen like the Keemstar and H3 shit. What do you think about that?
Ooh,
I actually have an opinion on that.
It has been an interesting week on YouTube.
Who's H3?
You dumb fuck.
I really don't know. This is not funny. I'm not trying
So
to.
personally, I think that H3's argument is completely cemented, and Keemstar, even though he's been on the internet for as long as he still doesn't know how to win a one-on-one argument. He completely relies upon hate mobbing.
Yeah,
I would
he just says, "Okay, buddy," and then we'll send them a Twitter tweet and get his multi-millions of fans to jump that person until they apologize.
If I was losing in an argument with Keemstar, I'd just say, "Alex is a stupid what?"
That's the X for me.
Yeah, my only experience with Keemstar has been pretty negative. I did the Minecraft Monday thing he was hosting for a while. Like I did like 1 week of it with Carson. And like the whole time I was getting like angry DMs from him saying, "You don't have enough viewers. You don't have enough viewers." I was like, "Dude, fuck off. If it's entertaining, who cares?" And it's only like off by a couple of hundred. Right? He's got a stupid rule. You got to have 2K viewers on Twitch. I had like 1,900 dudes giving me a hard time.
That's fucking dumb.
You're
That
busting
is
his
so
balls.
dumb.
Yeah, from any people that I know who've met Keemstar have only heard bad reviews. Like, anybody who's conversated with him just say that they just don't like his presence in general.
You know, the
From
big
what I've
problem with that whole drama is that nobody's actually looking for the right opinion. They're just looking for the fucking like different opinion. So people are like
Well-
trying to pin H3 down because he tried to like talk about, oh, he's using a fucking YouTuber's suicide in his argument. But it's like, no, you're just looking for fucking flaws, like to be different so you can be different from the rest of the crowd, you know?
Yeah, not only that, but that wasn't even like a staple of his argument. He was just leaving out like all of the circumstances in which Keemstar has done stuff like that in the past, because he knows that Keemstar is gonna do what he did and try and, you know, hate mob him and stuff, and so he's trying to have the most solid cement wall argument that he could possibly manage, and like trying to make it just complete airtight seal with everything
gonna
that he
build a
says, so
wall.
that, you know,
Well-
he can't just poke holes in his argument and saying, well, he forgot this, he does this, he's a hypocrite, and will, like, you know, just completely fabricate shit and just make his argument seem like just a plastic dummy.
I don't think
What if
there's like a
this-
big red button you can press. It'll get rid of him forever because everybody has an equal right to be on the internet. I think the best way to get rid of somebody you don't like is to not give them attention.
Well, the worst part about it is he's done multiple illegal things. Like he doxes people like Destiny. He didn't just dox Destiny himself. He doxed his wife and his mother. Like, gave their personal information to
Wait,
millions of viewers.
the guy doxed his own wife, or he doxed the other guy's wife?
Dox his own wife.
So Keemstar, during the whole
Pretty sure that's just doxing yourself.
during the whole Just Destiny predicament, where Destiny was making like Dr. Phil videos about underage girls going on his show and doing stupid shit and looking for attention, Keemstar was trying to go after him, saying that he's a pedophile because he has these girls in his thumbnails and this and that, and says like, oh, do you like kids? Do you touch kids? And that's what he was doing. And then after like the whole entire argument, in which Keemstar blatantly lost, he went on live stream and pulled up a screen with all of his personal information, like his address, his zip code, his phone number and email, his wife's phone number and email, his mother's phone number and email, and just like gave it to everyone to screenshot. And he got swatted and a bunch of other shit. And he's done that
Yeah.
to multiple people, which is a minimum of 20 years in jail.
Yeah, Keemstar is. It's kind of upsetting because I feel like he has the potential to spread good with like how big of a fan base he has, but it's like completely just like weaponized in the complete opposite direction.
Power.
I wish there was a way you could like convince him, and I mean people have been trying for years to like convince him to apologize and try to become a better person. The problem is that he's already embedded in those ways of behavior because he's so old and is clearly too stubborn to make a change.
It's
So
begun to be
at that point, it's like, yeah, I can see why you'd want to get rid of him.
Yeah.
With how he presents himself online, the biggest thing with that whole drama is that H3's entire argument is based on a lot of old stuff, but it is literally an entire collaboration of all the shitty things that he's done.
It's still valid. I don't even see how people can shut down the video by saying that.
And that's why it's like, yeah, regardless, it is still like, yo, why the fuck do you guys still support him? But Keem's in there saying and just flat out, it's, oh, so H3's blame me for Atticus' death. No, that's not.
Okay, question.
He didn't even
You're
make
making
it
an ass out of yourself.
video,
I'm
and he
saying,
tried to completely shoulder his entire video and argument to the side over a point he never made.
yeah,
Bibbs, you
and
should
that's
probably get back to work. Your zebra phone's going off.
good. I don't care. I have half an hour left.
He's
But no.
in the minimal effort stage of his work.
Oh yeah.
I think H3 is getting a lot more flack than he deserves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, a lot of other YouTubers that have been just dissed by Keemstar in the past and have been bullied into a corner because they have much smaller fan bases than him and he just hate mobs everybody have been jumping up. like that Just Gold guy, old man named Tony, who Keemstar tried to convict as a pedophile a while back. He has him backing him, and like a few other people. I can't remember all their names, but they have been going online. Oh, Boogie2988 is one of them, and
yeah, a lot of people
like
have just been coming out and saying, "Yeah, this
Yeah,
guy's a dick to me too."
because in the past, all Keemstar has done whenever he does like those interview videos is attack people that have like very, very small fan bases, like, you know, a couple 100,000 or like 15,000. And he says, I want them to get a platform so they can speak and defend themselves. And then whenever they get on his podcast, he tries to pin them as a victim in the most way
I
possible.
feel like
And if they
Keemstar,
fight against it, then he just hate mobs their channel.
Keemstar, in the speak of Keemstars too, what's your thoughts on
narrator?
Yeah, I was
Leafy?
gonna say, what-
Leafy coming back.
Leafy, I think he's just very unintelligent.
Well, I
Very.
think, is he making a comeback?
Because all of his videos that he's made since coming back has just been him like showing a clip of a video about somebody and then just saying like a couple words like "ha, stupid idiot," and thinking that that's just like the most fucking painful diss roast that he could possibly manage, and that just like completely shuts them down entirely.
It's very low effort content.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
the opposite of how I want to come back.
He behaves like a Call of Duty player back in like Modern Warfare 2 days. And
Yeah, but I mean, look
yeah,
at
he
when
has like that kind of argument where he's just like, ha, stupid retard, your well thought out argument is no longer valid because I called you stupid.
And I fucked your mom.
I don't know.
Mom.
It's
And I fucked your mom.
That's why your shoes raggedy. That's why your mama dead. Dead as hell.
What is your guys' opinion though?
your grandma's knees don't work.
On H3 doing the very taboo thing on going for a spot.
Was
Because
fucking
now
narrated
it's-
stuck
Your
on
grandma's knees
That
don't
shit
work.
was
She can't pray to
tough,
God.
Fucking hell.
I thought you said grandma's beams don't work, and then I heard a motorcycle rev in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's because I'm just about to leave. Yeah, I'm just about to leave Kentucky.
Grandma's about to rip it on a cop's
I bet your grandma don't have a twin exhaust system like me.
Bro, I do got a twin exhaust in my station wagon.
You fucking what?
Yeah,
Grandma
it-
about to
Why
rip it
would
up
you
on a
put a twin
Kawasaki.
exhaust on a station wagon? Who hurt you?
It came with its stock.
That
Oh,
screams Texas.
I've never heard of that happening.
No, I'm not in Texas. I'm in Kentucky. I'm going to Oklahoma tonight.
Hey, narrator, have you heard about like a Ford Fiestas, like the most mom wagon of cars? They come now with a stock twin turbo.
Wait. I'm sorry. Who?
You, narrator.
No. I
Who
mean,
else is
like,
named
who asked?
narrator?
No, who asked?
Oh, that's adorable.
That's my line.
Hey,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
for
anyway,
listening last week, by the way.
let's see. What were you asking? You were asking about our opinions on H3 doing something.
On doing the very taboo thing and going for the sponsors.
Oh,
Is it taboo?
well,
I don't
honestly, I
give a shit.
People do
I
it.
don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, wait.
yeah, I don't either.
No,
Especially
no,
because
no.
Keemstar has done it countless times to other people in the past.
Yeah, well, I mean, in all fairness, though, when Keemstar's done it in the past, most of the time it's because those people were like threatening to rape or like kill people.
The bottom line is people are being too politically correct about the whole thing. People are like looking for shit to be upset about, or like
No,
looking for, like,
no.
dumb
This isn't
things to
political.
poke a hole into the argument with. It's a little politically correct.
I don't
Same
think no. I don't think going after the sponsors is politically correct because that's
No. I'm saying that like he should be like able to make his video however he wants, and then like if he gets flack, then that's fair. If he did something that deserved flack.
Well, nobody's saying
On the other
take
hand,
down
it's
his
just
video.
like looking for shit. No, but people are looking for shit to be upset about just because they want to have the different, unique, woke opinion.
Holy shit,
You know?
it's so fucking
Well,
humid.
the way
bro.
I see it is, you know, if Keemstar didn't do anything wrong, G Fuel wouldn't have dropped him. And people are saying that
What are
well,
you talking about?
Keemstar said that he didn't. Well, he dropped G Fuel and they didn't
No, that's
drop.
no, stop. That's the dumbest
Yeah.
thing I've ever heard in my life. I worked.
Somebody
when
said,
I-
yeah, YouTube is too much hate now. It upsets me. That's pretty
wait,
much.
wait. No.
a
Let
good
me address what he
summarization.
said because that's like the
Yeah,
dumbest
yeah.
thing I've ever fucking heard. So I've
Ooh,
back
all
when I
right.
worked.
Oh, you
back-
guys have
not you.
conflicting personalities too. This will be great.
Not, Wait, what? No, I'm talking about the guy who said that like going after sponsors only works if they've done something wrong. No, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I didn't say that.
No, you just did though.
No, I
You
said
said G Fuel wouldn't have dropped him if
G
he
Fuel
didn't do
wouldn't
anything.
have dropped
I swear, you
Keemstar.
two go
if
together
he-
like oil and water.
Yeah,
No,
it is the case.
no. That's dumb. You're dumb. I work in like
All
advertising.
right, lay it all out on the table. Let me hear
Look,
the hot
if
take.
Companies don't want bad publicity. Everybody
Yeah.
fucking knows this, regardless of like if it's valid or not. If a ton of people come like somewhere, then a company's gonna be like, oh, fuck, we messed up. Oh, let's back out. Let's back out. That's like, isn't that exactly what Old Spice fucking did with H3?
Yes.
I mean,
exactly
you
what
kind
happened.
of.
The only few times that I have ever seen any sponsors drop anybody is like during like the PewDiePie situation on the bridge in PUBG
You just haven't
and
been paying
a
attention.
couple other situations, and
You just
so
haven't been paying attention then.
well, I mean, I have more things to do with my life than look at how people.
Okay,
drop my
but that
sponsors
doesn't
on
change the
YouTube.
fact that you're wrong.
Oh shit!
I never
Wait, I
said
don't even know what
right.
you guys are fighting about. Catch me up to speed.
He's
Yeah,
he's
I-
saying
I
that
was
sponsors.
talking.
No,
I was talking about
saying
how
sponsors only
Keemstar
drop people
probably
when
wouldn't
they're
have
wrong.
gotten dropped from G Fuel if he hadn't done
Oh,
something wrong in the first
oh
place.
no.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Here's no. Let me say one thing on that. Okay. Companies don't really
I'll
give a
allow you to
shit.
speak.
Wow, it's my Discord. Thanks, cunt.
You're welcome.
The thing
bitch.
about
When are we
companies
smoking?
is that the person didn't have to do anything wrong. It's more about protecting their image, which kind of sucks because if you think about it, that makes every company on earth a pussy because they care more about what people think of them than like whether or not they're actually supporting people's livelihoods. So if you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at the fucking companies themselves for being such scared little pansies.
Okay, first of all,
But that's
buddy,
just the
I
way they
worked-
have to
That's also
operate.
about
I worked for
sales.
one of those
My
companies.
argument in the slightest. I was more leaning towards Keemstar was saying that he dropped them and not the other way around. But the way that I was seeing it as is, why would Keemstar drop them?
Because
if
G
it's
Fuel's
like
his
a
brand,
fast-
and he would rather mitigate the hate to G Fuel,
Yeah, but-
which is a smart
like,
idea.
that's
So if they come to him and they're like,
unfortunate.
"Hey, no, let me speak." If they come to him and they say, "Hey, we're getting a lot of flack. Maybe we should like suspend the sponsorship for a bit." And Keem's like, "Okay, yeah, that works out for me." Keem's doing that because he likes G Fuel. G Fuel's his brand. If he like temporarily stops the sponsorship, it takes away the flack from G Fuel that they would have gotten if they still sponsored him, because then people would be mad. They'd be like, "Ooh, ooga, ooga, booga. It doesn't work. Ooh, we keep going after G Fuel." But now, because people are stupid on the internet, in like 4 months, G Fuel is going to sponsor Keem again, and people are going to fucking forget, like they always fucking do, because people on the internet are stupid and they have fish memories. I guarantee in 6 months,
I agree
G
with
Fuel.
that
No,
part.
no. I guarantee in 6 months, G Fuel will be sponsoring Keemstar again. Guarantee it.
I wasn't under the impression that it was a temporary unsponsorship.
It
and
was
that
though.
he just completely cut ties.
No, but they didn't cut ties. From what we
Yeah.
know officially, that's not what happened.
Yeah, but like I said,
One
this
second,
is
I need to open up my GPS.
okay. But
The-
like I
the
was
whole-
saying,
yeah.
this is complete opinions. This isn't, laying down all the facts. This is just what Bibsy has as our opinions on the matter.
For an opinion, you said it quite opinionatedly.
Well,
That's an opinion.
that's typically how opinions are made.
It's a
Some lady
fact
just
that
gave
that
me
was
a
an opinion.
really. Some lady just gave me a really mean scowl as I got into my station wagon. I hate her.
Probably because she hates your opinion.
Well, you know what? It's not my fault that she has dumb thoughts.
Whoa. Her daughters are not dumb thoughts.
Whoa. She has sons in the back of her Chevy Tahoe, I'll have you know.
Oh yeah,
Holy
you should shoot
shit,
them.
it's so fucking humid in Kentucky. I cannot wait to get out of here.
You should cock a gun.
Bro, I don't
Oh,
have
I
a
miss
gun
my
with me
Mosin.
because I don't have my CCW and I don't want to get arrested in a different state.
Reach
That's
for your
fair.
box while she's looking.
No, dude, the police station is like right behind me.
That sounds like the words coming from a pussy.
Whatever. I should be in California in like 3 days. Sorry, I was allergic to
Kind
old
of
lady.
fucking
Oh,
sneezes.
I literally felt that on the side of my face.
I know, right?
Dude, good. Oh my god, how do I turn off the leaving and joining on phone?
Go to
Uh,
settings.
Settings.
User join.
Enable streamer mode.
All right, next.
Easiest way.
Hey, I'm on my phone.
Next trivia question.
Enable streamer mode.
We
I
do need
cannot.
that trivia questioning.
Yeah.
Alright,
All right.
How
all right.
many how many of the Earths can fit in the sun?
We just didn't say goodbye to boys yet.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on, boys.
Boys.
Bruh moment.
Any closing remarks or anything else you want to ask us?
You can just speak on this briefly because I've kind of been here for a bit. So going back to what Rack said earlier, do you think he should like Keem? Do you think he should just do something else other than drama alert because it is kind of like negatively connotated? Like, should he go like throw pebbles at retarded kids and film it or something?
I think the problem with that is he's already got this reputation, and it's very hard to forgive people in the age of the internet because you have a backlog of every shitty thing they've ever done permanently logged into technology. So I just don't know how well that would go over if he tried to just like switch it up and be like, I'm a good guy. I don't think anybody would actually believe it. I really don't know, dude. I think there's nothing wrong with reporting the news. I think Scarce does a good job of that, even if it is boring. But like, it's in a non-inflammatory way, which I can respect. If he chose to do it more like that instead of like trying to make it all about like entertainment at the cost of the mental health of the people he's interviewing and having on his show, then maybe I would be able to salvage respect for him. And if he was actually able to come out and say, listen, I've been kind of a shitty person, but I'm trying to be better. And like was actually genuine about it, not just making a fucking video. The thing is, I just can't see him changing. That's the problem. I think he's too set in his ways.
The
So
way I
that's
see it
even,
is
like, far-fetched in my
we're all
imagination.
Third party. We will never know like the entire story of everything Keemstar's done or any of the inside conversations with any of the people that he's had, conversations with. So we could never get like a completely accurate judge upon his character or anybody else's, who's in the right, who's in the wrong. All we can do is just be over the internet and have our own, unguided opinions with just the little bit of facts and information we have.
I say if you want to get rid of Keem, just don't give him attention and then wait and see. And if it gets better, then people will have a reason to watch.
But he boosted Swagger Souls. Remember during the prank?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Any good that comes out of Keemstar is pretty much guaranteed to be accidental at this point if you have a good gauge of his character. So,
yeah, but the end of the game,
or done with the intent of looking like a good person.
Unless if YouTube just decides to just delete his channel, he's probably never going to leave because people don't really much care about a person's personality on the internet too much anymore. They just see that he reports the drama and just says shit online, and that's just entertainment value. So people will just click on his videos as something to listen to in the background so they can feel educated about what's happening on the platform.
If YouTube or the law steps in and like takes a look at everything he's done and take down his channel, then that would be the only way to get rid of him. Other than that, everybody has an equal right to be on the internet. So if you don't want to listen to somebody, just don't give them attention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one or something.
Yeah, that's the only way you can do it without just being a vessel of hate and like becoming what you're against. Because if you hate Keemstar for being hateful, then you're just doing the same exact thing. So just distance yourself and don't like include his videos in your mental diet because it'll just make you more hateful in the long run. So yeah, that's my take.
Very wise.
I got a question. Does anybody in here live in Oklahoma?
No.
No. Thankfully.
Yeah. Well, look, there's a guy, a fat man on a motorcycle. No, that was a motorcycle.
No, yeah, that's definitely a Harley.
Dude, this guy's like his fat is like seeping down his thighs.
A fat man on a fat man is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the Fat Boy is the name of the model. A Fat Boy on a fat.
You know what? Okay, so here's something I thought of last night when I was high with no voice changer. So you know how like March 20th was when like every state was on like complete lockdown, nobody was driving, nobody was out, all that shit. So
Sure.
How many people do you think like just disappeared off the face of the map, jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge because nobody was there to witness them?
All right. Next trivia question. So, who voiced the donkey in Shrek?
Yeah.
I know this one.
Boys. Thank you, boys, for
thank you.
everything.
Thank you, boys.
Oh yeah. Thank you, boys. Take
Thank you for
care.
having me.
I'm sorry I cut you off. All right, we got Tyler with the Eddie Murphy.
What a fucking Jew.